Now, Nio gross margin for the Q2 of 2022 came out sitting at around 13%, which is obviously much lower than the gross margin we saw last year in the Q2 of 2021, and also lower than the Q1 gross margin which we saw when Nio reported their Q1 earnings. Because in the Q1 the gross margin was around 14.6%. Now to get to see, of course, a further decline of this gross margin, of course, it's something that obviously investors probably they did not, or it's one of the things that investors did not like for the Q2 earnings. Now, part of this low gross margin, ladies and gents, was because of the higher battery prices. As you know that obviously in the past few months battery prices, we've been seeing them rising, which is one of the things, or one of the main things on EVs. And this, ladies and gents, is the one thing that is leading, or that led Nio, of course, reporting a lower gross margin. But the good thing is that, ladies and gents, of course, analysts are expecting, of course, Nio to start seeing a recovery in their gross margin starting from the Q3 of this year, which is something that is incredible, as this will mean that, of course, Nio will see some good gross margins. And of course, this is as per Soochow Securities, or analysts from Soochow Securities, which is one of the things that, of course, means that, of course, in the Q3, or starting from the Q3, we'll start seeing, of course, Nio cutting down in, of course, the losses that they make. So this good news that we heard from the analysts from Soochow Securities, indicating that, of course, we'll see a recovery from the Q3 of 2022. It's one of the things that, ladies and gents, should motivate you to remain strong and long onto this Nio stock. So Soochow believe that Nio will see, or one of the things that will lead into the recoveries is, of course, the sales or the deliveries of the Nio ES7, which, of course, Nio revealed just a few months ago, which, of course, the deliveries of this model started in August, which already by then, of course, the hikes of the batteries were already probably factored in. So he believes that because of this ES7 SUV, we'll see, of course, the gross margin recovering in Nio. So this 13% was 5.6% below the gross margin that Nio, of course, reported last year around the same time, and of course 1.6% from the gross margin that Nio reported in the first quarter. But the good thing, like I'm saying, is that we are going to see a recovery from these, or from the gross margin, starting from the third quarter of this year, which is something that is incredible and something that must make you to remain strong and long onto this Nio stock. So in addition, Soochow Securities indicated that they are very excited that Nio this year started delivering 3 new models, that the ET7, ES7 and the ET5, which on the ET5 they did signaled, or did indicated that they believe that this is one of the model that will do very well in terms of the deliveries on Nio, which is something that is incredible, because this is something that almost all analysts are believing that this is a major key. Deliveries of the ET5 will be a major key to Nio, because this is one of the vehicles which is just set to deliver good vehicles in Nio. So lastly, what they said, which really made me to be excited, is that they believe that, of course, Nio will break even, or at least see, or starting to see profitability in the Q4 of 2023, which is something that is incredible and something that we as the retail investors are patiently waiting to see that happening. But of course, you'll know that the Nio CEO actually are targeting the first quarter of 2024, which will be that quarter which, of course, they will report, or they will achieve profitability. But Soochow Securities believe that this will be, or Nio can achieve profitability starting from the Q4 of 2023, which is something that is incredible and something that must just make you to remain strong, long and bullish onto this Nio stock, because Nio is just a company which is just set to do very well. Otherwise, with all that, guys, you already know that this video was just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. And I really appreciate if you can just hit that like button if you did enjoy the content that I was giving you about this latest article we read from Soochow Securities, indicating that the Nio's gross margin will improve going into the Q3 of 2022, and we are going to see Nio achieving profitability in the last quarter, or into the Q4 of 2022. 2023. Otherwise, before you load the boat, increase your holdings onto this new stock. You already know that you need to do your own due diligence so that at least you can be comfortable when you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.